Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back to Union Cross. So, welcome to the free-to-play guides for the weekly gem quest, and this one's going to be a little bit different, because in this quest, we're going to get hit by pure sleeping archers. And I'm going to go over some strategies you guys can use, but at the same time, I'm just going to show off the new debut banner, because the medals in there are absolutely amazing, and I just want to recommend this to everybody, because with these medals, you can pretty much compete up to Kairi EX's standards, not where you're going to be doing tons of damage or you're going to be top ranking in certain things, but you're definitely going to pass all the content. Now here we go. Mean Maiden, weekly gem quest, a couple things. I'm going to use no 0.2 Kairi or Kairi EX if I can manage it. Mostly 0.2 Kairi because I don't have Kairi EX on this account. I refuse to pull for her unless she becomes a decent mercy pull, but we'll see what happens. Either way, what I'm doing here is the only medals I have guilted is not this final form, but the anti-form. So if you don't have anti-form Sora here, but you have a fully guilted final form Sora, then just put him here, or whatever your fully guilted medal is. It could be that new Riku, it could be Zexion, whatever your guilted medal is, that's your MVP. You don't have to copy my MVP. I'm just using this because it was all free to play and mercy and guaranteed every pull. These two aren't, but they're only ×3 strength buffer and nothing else. It's not fancy. The Kairi is a little bit older. It's just to restore my SP because I don't want to use a bunch of SP gauge skills yet or other stuff, because I have my account set. It's just there to restore my SP. There's other ways of doing it: APP, SP gauges on your attackers, so on and so on. And most likely your buffers only cost 2 or 0 compared to me right now. So I'm using the Fairy Stars. Again, it doesn't matter what Keyblade you use. It doesn't matter what your MVP is, as long as it's doing damage. You guys are set. One thing is that every archer in here puts you to sleep, and they have counters on their head. So bringing in buffers that do a single hit to attack only a single enemy that's not the counter, you're going to have a better time. That way you can do more buffs and then boom, big AoE damage, and you guys are set. Or you can go inside your equipment. You can swap a medal out by organizing it to have the sleep resist. So undo everything, click sleep resist, and just add a medal that has this trait on there, sleep resist, and that way you have a 20% chance of not being put to sleep, which is really, really good. So I'm going to back out on this, and we're going to go back in. Also, if you make pet rank 4, you also can cure sleep, which I do have on here, and you don't need all this. You can use like level 24, level 24. I believe you can use 3 24s. Yeah, you can use 3 30s. So if you pull 3 times from the new banner, the Rikus, the Soras, you put them up there, and you have 24 medals down here, and that is a perfect rank pet 4. Or again, if you pull 3 times here, you can probably use, or 4 times. So if you pull like 4 times, you can use this right here. You can just use 3 30s, 4 30s, a 24, and a 20. So it's not hard to get rank 4 for that Suna, especially right now with guaranteed. This banner is amazing. Get Valor Genie, get new medals, get your pet rank to 4. Everything in one package right now, guys. If you're not pulling, I recommend it. But anyways, let's jump into this. We are going to use a friend medal, which is Zexion here, and he doesn't have an attack boost on him. He's just fully guilted. Nothing crazy on him. If there was another one here fully guilted with an attack boost, I would use it instead. But I don't think anybody else shared theirs, so we're just going to go with that. This is it. This is pretty much what free-to-play is looking at right now. Such an incredible time to be a free-to-play player just because of everything that's going on. We might die here from this hit. If you guys have second chance, you're going to use that second chance, but there is a chance of using defense boost and not dying off that, especially if it doesn't do a crit like that. Alright, so I switched some stuff around. I took away the Piglet and the Vivi because I need a second chance. If defense boost 4 or 3, and I maybe even 2, doesn't activate, the archers can one-shot you, especially the first archer. So bring something with second chance and a defense boost that's higher than 1 to survive this. So I left an empty spot there just to make up for the power difference that I'm putting in, because I took away the Vivi and I put a ×3 buffer. Like I said, defense boost 4 will let you survive. Asuna takes away the sleep, or if you have sleep resist. Either way, sleep's not that bad. All you gotta do is this, activate that ×3 buffer over here, activate your Zexion, but I left a blank space there because I took away a buff. I'm not gonna add more damage to this. This is all you really need, a ×3 buffer, and you can use 2 medals to make that ×3 buffer. So we're pretty much safe here. If you get put to sleep, it's not a big deal. Sleep only skips 2 medals with these enemies. So 2 medals, your first 2 medals, buff, it skips 2 and goes straight to your MVP medal anyways. I wonder if there's a way to skip this guy right here. If there is, let us know in the comment section. But again, what you guys want to do here is just a ×3 buff on one of these guys. And now, if we do anything here too drastic, it's going to put us to sleep by 2. So 1, 2, we're going to skip our MVP, which is bad. So what I'm going to end up doing here is going Nova, since we got our ×3 buffer in there anyways. And now we're going to lose this medal, and we're going to lose the next medal for sleep. Unless, again, they don't put you to sleep, then you're totally fine as well. So tap that. All RNG at this base. And that should be enough. Your MVP medal is going to be strong enough. Hopefully, if it isn't and you got skipped, you're probably going to get skipped to your friend medal, and your friend medal will finish it off as well. So that's the second group right there. Now, this guy right here is probably going to kill us. Nope, defense boost 4 activated again. And we got cured by our pet, so we're totally fine. Just put all your buffs on the bell. The bell's there for good, not bad. It's definitely going to help you because of that counter. Double buff there is fine. I'm still not going to use Kairi because Kairi is not going to be needed for this part. And with Zexion plus our ×3 buffer, this is a more than enough damage, especially because our Sora does have his own buffs and debuffs. So we're at 8 SP, and we're going to go to the final one, which is the Maiden. And now the Maiden also has the issue of those archers. So your first turn is going to be your single buffer. Again, you don't need Kairi, you don't need 0.2 Kairi, you don't need any of that. This is going to put 1 counter down on each, and now this is where you get to skip everything. The only issue here is that we're running out of SP, but in next turn, we're going to be totally fine. As long as we take out those guys, we activated our own Zexion already. So I'm just going to tap here and then use Zexion himself because I just want to survive. I'm pretty sure we'll survive regardless just with the one Zexion. So let that happen. Let's just let that happen. We're going to get hit here. The one Zexion buff is enough. I want to save the SP for my Kairi activation. She's going to hit us. Which again, we have one Zexion, and on top of it, we're going to hit by poison. Well, we're not going to hit by poison. That's right. We have the pets, but if you did use the pet's cure on you to get rid of your sleep, then you can't use it for the poison. But the poison wouldn't have killed us. So from here, it's pretty much auto battle. We can't use that medal anymore, but Kairi's going to restore all this. Usually these raid bosses types or these bosses give a good amount of SP with APP, so you should be fine. But from here, at this point on, it's just full rotation. And you do have to activate Zexion each turn if you want to survive. Very important. But from here, it's just, now we put auto battle and we wait. Because we lower the enemy's attack by 2, and we have our ×4 attribute buff. So, no matter what happens, we're not going to die. It's just not possible. These medals, these new medals are just incredible. So, we're still not using our own Zexion because of the extra activation of Sora I'm using. So, what I'm going to do here is skip on this Sora to save SP, and then go for the Zexion, and that's it. So again, we're going to hit by a full rotation, but from this point on, we're going to have a better rotation just because of the SP management. Just got to fix it sometimes, which is no biggie. And if you really don't have anything to restore your SP, just use less buffs. A ×3 buffer with your Zexion and MVP, you can get away. Again, the only reason I'm not using I'm using Kairi is because I'm not using any SP gauges on my medals, which is really important. And also, I don't have any APPs to spare because I didn't buy those avatar boards. But depending what your game has, sometimes you do have to use those SP gauges, so on and so on. But all these medals here don't have attack boost. My friend medal doesn't have an attack boost with SP gauge or any attack boost to put that. So you can probably beat this a lot faster. It's just, this is just really show off that free-to-play guys is not left behind at all. At all. This is going to take quite a while, especially because the buffs are running down now. This is enough out there? Yeah, it is. It's enough to get both of those buffs in. So if this guy was guilted, he'd be doing some damage, but he's not guilted. He's going to be guilted after the high score challenge is done. I believe my count's going to sit at top 2,000, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm going to guilt that Valor Genie. And there you go, guys. One more turn, and we got this whole thing done. But yeah, if I actually guilted all my medals and put attack boost on the proper ones, if Lasora was guilted, even though it's not on slot 5, it was still going to do a lot of damage. But last turn right here, no problem at all. Even easier than it's been before, guys. These new medals, go for them. This video and my next video are basically going to be me saying that over and over. Go for these new medals. They're just too good to skip. Even if you have Kairi X, they're too good to skip. Zexion's amazing. Sora's amazing. Riku's amazing. Vanitas is amazing. Larxene has her place with that huge multiplier. She has no utility, but if you use the right amount of SP, amazing damage. So no matter, guys, you're getting damage or lots and lots of utility. But there's the weekly gem quest. Very straightforward, very free-to-play friendly. There's no 0.2 Kairi, no Kairi X, just a ×3 buffer or a Puglet, and the VV there, or even a ×2 strength buffer. You guys have upright buffs with these medals. So that is the entire thing. If you guys don't remember, do your daily missions, 300 jewels. I forgot mine yesterday. I'm so disappointed about it. So I'm gonna keep reminding you guys to remind myself, do your daily missions. That's 300 jewels every day. If you do that for 10 days, that's 3,000 jewels. So don't skip out. In a month, you get so many jewels right there. 300 jewels a day, guys. Incredible how much jewels we get now. We get 9,000 jewels a month just by playing the dailies. 9,000 jewels. That's 3 polls in 1 month, not including your logins, not including events, all that, guys, or the special thank yous. You can save so much jewels as a free-to-play player. So I say pull from this banner. It's not a biggie. Pull from it. Get the Zexion, stop there if you want to. Guilt and Medal, stop there if you want to. All up to you guys. But this is this video. That was the weekly gem quest as a free-to-play player with no special ×3 buffer, ×6 buffer or Kairi EX. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.